up, you guys? Welcome to another vlog. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's been a minute since I've truly vlogged. So here we are. I was just finishing getting ready and I wanted to update you guys on a couple drugstore products I feel like I just needed to update you guys on. So first up is the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. So I'm wearing it today and I feel like it's really pretty, but it is one of those skin tints that it's a little more hydrating, which for me, at least with this product, it breaks apart on my nose like 5 hours into the day. So just something to be aware of. I wonder if I will like this even more in the drier winter months. We'll see, but I am enjoying it. I do think it looks pretty. I've gotten used to applying it with my sponge and I just use a little more product because it does, of course, shear it out, but I don't know. I like the way it looks better with the sponge. So am liking. I don't know that this will ever be like a holy grail type product, but I'm enjoying it. So there you go. And I feel like the coverage is like medium if you use enough product. Almost medium. Arm's getting tired, had to switch. Okay. Next product I wanted to update you on is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. So this is their brow styling gel. I got a new shade. So the shade I originally tried in a video was way too dark. This shade is so perfect. So I got soft brown. I do wipe the spoolie off on my little like washcloth when I'm getting ready before I go in with it, but I'm not totally certain I need to do it, but I've never tried it without doing it. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with it. I should do it like before I like wash my face at night or something just to see, but it stays all day. So again, I feel like this is one of those products you would really like if you were someone that had sparse areas that you really needed filled in, but you don't want to use a pencil. I would give this a try because this does perform differently than other brow gels I've used. It's not fibery. It's more like a stain, but it's not a stain. I don't know. It's peculiar, but I really am liking it. So I wanted to update you because I felt like I kind of left it as a big question mark last time I talked about it. So loving the new color, loving the product itself. It does not budge throughout the day, which I love. So take a breath, Jess. I'm gonna get a fresh cup of coffee as per usual. I did want to take a second to thank today's video sponsor, which is Helix. I am so excited to be working with them. This is a new sponsor for my channel and it's a product, a mattress I am loving that, well, you'll get to see. Miss Genevieve's growing up. So we're gonna talk about that in just a second, but first, coffee. So Tyler's having a meeting like on his computer. I didn't realize I almost like blasted out there on the deck, but I want to kick it back to an hour or so ago when Tyler and I had breakfast together and he used his new grill. Well, it's not even a grill. It's like a flat top thing. Let me just kick it back to the clip so you can see what I'm talking about. Tyler with his prized possession. Although I'm not complaining because look.
I have been making everything I possibly can on this for the last 2 weeks since I got it.
You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's so good. So good. So yeah, he's been loving it. He's been cooking like every meal on it. The Blackstone grill. I can link, if I can find the exact one we have. Tyler was telling me, because this was like his project, that there's a lot of different versions. Some of them are really affordable in the grill world, even though it's not technically a grill, whatever. Point is, they're pretty affordable and it's just so fun. Like I've gone out and cooked like grilled cheese for the girls out there. Like, I don't know. We've been enjoying it a lot. I know it's like having a moment and a lot of people have them. We were totally influenced. My brother-in-law and my brother both have one of these, so we were totally influenced by them. Okay. So I mentioned this video is sponsored. So this portion of the video is kindly sponsored by Helix. So Genevieve got her very first big girl bed and she is razzed and jazzed about it, as am I. And so she's been sleeping so well on this mattress. So she has got the Helix Kids mattress. It is a premium mattress in a box. It's specifically designed for kids, growing bodies, their needs and their preferences. One of the things I've really liked, and I've got a couple personal testimonies, I've got a story time to share with you with this mattress. So one thing I love about the Helix Kids mattress is that it has a two-sided design. So one side is actually created firmer. So that's for kids age 3 to 7. So that's the side Genevieve's sleeping on. And it's got a little bit more spinal support. That's what kids that age need while they're sleeping. And then the other side is ages 8 to 12. That one's a little bit more cushy. And I guess kids in that age tend to favor that kind of a feel. So I love that it has that design where it's totally flippable. But I also appreciate that Helix Kids mattresses are made without harmful chemicals. They are tested to be phthalate free and also lead free. But another thing I've seen on TikTok, like little bits comments about people have had some like health concerns after like sleeping on mattresses that have fiberglass actually on them as like a flame retardant. Some mattress brands use that. Helix does not use that. So I really appreciate that. You know, you never know, and it's nice to know that this is something she's gonna be sleeping in for a long time, and we spend a lot of our time in bed. So I love that this is fiberglass free. But here's the thing, it's got some very kid-focused features. First of all, it has a hypoallergenic cover, so that's gonna have some really good moisture-wicking qualities. It's a little bit breathable, but it has a water-resistant finish, which means it's somewhat stain repellent. And this is important because my story time is that a week, you guys, after getting this mattress, Genevieve, poor thing, got sick all over the mattress. And of course, you know, once we got her squared away and taken care of, we move her into our room for the night. And I come in here and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I worked some magic on it, did what I would do to a stain normally, and it looked pretty good. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm happy with that, but you could still see it a little bit. The next morning, I came in here, that stain is gone. I'm showing you the top of the mattress right now here in this B-roll clip. You can't see the stain. It's gone. It was crazy. And of course, the color of it was like red. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I am a true testament to the fact that it really is stain repellent. It's so amazing. So I'm very thankful for that. But it also has a microbe shield, which can kind of combat odor-causing bacteria. So I love those features. They really thought through this for kids and the way kids actually are in real life. But one thing that's really cool about Helix, not just for their kids' mattress, but for any of their mattresses, because of course they make mattresses for everyone, they do have a 100-day, well, I guess I should say 100-night sleep trial. So you can really make sure that you love it, which I think is really cool. And it's got fast free shipping within the US. We got ours in the box. Genevieve, the kids one, comes in a box that they can color. Genevieve colored on that thing for like a week. It was amazing. I started to think like, where could I get more boxes like this? She loved it, so I just think that's a cool, fun feature too. But they also have a 10-year warranty and they have flexible payment options, so if you wanted to look into that, you could. But again, you know, at the end of the day, I can like this mattress and this brand as much as I want, but if she's not sleeping well in it, if she doesn't like it, it doesn't matter. So she has been sleeping very well. And I feel, you know, it's hard to tell, but I feel like she's just somewhat better rested. Like when I compare the mattress she was on before to this really is so much more comfortable, high quality, and I know she's loving it. I love coming into her room and she's always on this bed, whether she's sleeping or not, she's playing on it. just a little 5-year-old stuff. It's so cute. So I'm so thankful that I got to work with Helix. I'm thankful for this mattress. It is so amazing. So if you're in the market for a new mattress, whether it's for your kid, maybe it's for yourself, because again, they sell it all. Helix is one I would look into that I do recommend now, having tried this for like a month and a half. So if you are ready to check out Helix for yourself or for maybe for your kids, you can go to helixsleep.com/jessicabraun to get 20% off your Helix kids mattress plus 2 free pillows. I didn't even mention the pillows. They are very nice. Genevieve has been loving them. So, and I love that it comes with 2 pillows, not just 1. Because even for a kid, like it's nice to have 2 when you're kind of setting up the bed, you know? I will also have a QR code right there on the screen, so if you'd rather scan it that way, you can scan the QR code. I will have the clickable link down in the description box as well. Thank you so much, Helix, for sponsoring this part of the video. All right, we're gonna try to work outside because it's pretty hot. I'm in the shade and under like our umbrella, and if you hear kids chatting, it's not my kids right now. It is actually our neighbors. Well, I mean, we don't know them. They're like across our little pond-ish, and they just got a pool put in. They are outside every day, and I do not blame them. I'm like, how do we get to know them so we can go swim in their pool with them? Just kidding. Anyway, it's pretty hot and it's pretty humid, but I'm gonna try to work out here for a little bit just because I know it's good for me mentally to get out of the house and be outside. It's funny, I was thinking about going on a run outside. I think it's too sticky and way too hot to do that. But right now, what I'm trying to do is plan. I always plan like by the month for what I'm putting on YouTube. It's funny when I look back on a few years ago, I didn't used to plan at all. And that's so wild to me now looking back. I'm like, how did I do? I would just literally sit down and be like, what am I gonna film about today? And like look around. I'm like, what? I mean, that was many years ago, but still now I can't even fathom that. Like, Anyway, but I also am trying to be better about planning out what I'm gonna post on social media. I'm terrible at posting like just photos. I really just don't. But like if I'm gonna do short form content, I'm trying to be better about at least having a skeleton idea of what I wanna do. I've been better about it the past few weeks, and you may notice I've been posting more reels and TikToks, whatever, more often. I post them here on YouTube. I just post them as shorts. Trying to be better. I just use Google Calendar for that. I have like a separate calendar for YouTube content. I have one for my editor so they can see on there when I change things, when I'm expecting things due, you know, that's nice to have that shared with them. So then it's dynamic, right? I can just change it whenever and they can always see that. But I also now have a social content calendar. What else? When we're traveling so we can see on there, all that kind of stuff. So that has been a game changer. I started doing it on Google Calendar maybe a year ago-ish, and that has really helped organize so I can really see what it all looks like. I would show it to you, but some of it it's like upcoming and things could change. So that's nice. But I have so many ideas for this next month that I've got to like whittle it down. Oh, we got like a big pack of these Celsius things. I know a lot of people I know drink them. It's kind of like an energy drink. It says essential energy, accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. I don't know how true any of that is. It says 7 essential vitamins, green tea, ginger, guarana seed. I don't know. Oh. Well, it says drinking it prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Well, I guess I'll have to work out then. I genuinely thought you just like drink it whenever. I'm sure that you can, but maybe I will try to. I'm not going to run outside, like I said. Okay, I'm just chatting like you're sitting right here with me, because you basically are. I need to get to work. Stop distracting me, okay? Anyway, this does taste good. We got the big pack at Costco. I know Tyler's really been liking them, but they do have caffeine, so it's something to keep in mind if you're like paying attention. I try to be pretty good about paying attention to my caffeine intake. I finally bought some decaf espresso pods. I know, because sometimes I want that like afternoon espresso feel, but maybe it's too late in the afternoon or I've already had plenty of caffeine that day. So I finally bought some decaf ones. I'll have to try them maybe in this vlog because I haven't tried them yet. I'm sure they'll taste the same, like even decaf coffee. I feel like if I were blindfolded and I were drinking decaf coffee, I don't think I would know. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, to work. By the way, this guy I talked about a lot a few years ago when we first got it. I love it if you want, like if you're working anywhere and you just want your laptop raised to be more at eye level, this is amazing because you can change like the, oh my gosh, you guys, drop my laptop. It seems to be okay. That was so scary. Oh my gosh. Okay. Focus, Jessica. So you can change the angle and stuff too. It's pretty sturdy. It's actually kind of hard, but that means it's never like budging. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So wanted to give this a shout out because it's not wildly expensive on Amazon. I'm sure there are cheaper versions of this too. I haven't looked at the price in a while, but this one really is so sturdy and it doesn't like lose its sturdiness. Do you know what I'm saying? So little shout out to that because I haven't talked about it in years, and anytime I've shown it I do get questions, so there you go. I'll link it below. All this talk about how sunny and warm it was, and all of a sudden the summer rain started, and it is so nice. I love a good summer rain. Okay, I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna go work out. I also, I'm debating, I also need to film a video. I'm actually filming 2 nights in a row the dinner I'm making for a video that's probably already live, a weeknights dinner video. I'm super excited. It's been a while since I've made one. I've done a couple on my channel and you guys seem to love them. And they're fun to make too, but it's hard schedule wise to like, you know, Tyler's going to get the girls, so like making sure it all works out. I don't know. Because it's not a normal filming time for me generally unless I'm just vlogging. Anyway, so I'm gonna film that, but I wanna work out and I'm like, well, I don't wanna be too sweaty when I try to film. I'm like, we're just gonna do it, Jess. You'll figure it out after. Dry shampoo exists for a reason. Okay, I'm just about to stop it. I just did a light arm, like a lightweight arm workout. That kicked my butt. Oh my gosh. If anyone ever says that like light weights can't give you, I mean, 10 minutes of that, my arms and shoulders are on fire, and they were 3-pound weights. So I'm just saying, holy moly, that was amazing. All right, it is another day. It is Tuesday. We're actually about to take the girls for a school visit to see their next classroom. So that's exciting. I'm a little nervous. This is the first time, Genevieve's been going there. This is the first time Felicity will go there, and she's going 2 days a week. And I have like 100,000 questions because Genevieve didn't go to like a daycare or a preschool or anything until she was a little bit older. And so I feel like with her age, it's just new to me. So I have a lot of questions about like, you know, see, these are the things I get nervous about. What clothes am I supposed to leave? Do I provide the bottles? I'll label it all. I just have 100 questions, so I wrote them all out. We haven't met Felicity's teachers yet. We've met Genevieve's before, and they're lovely. So get to meet them today, and I have a few questions for them too, but it'll be nice. They work through the summer too, so like a lot of her classmates are gonna be in there that she'll be excited to see, even if just for a little bit. And then we also have dentist appointments to go to today. Genevieve is getting a filling. You guys, I'll have to talk more about it later, but she doesn't know it yet. It's going to be a rip the Band-Aid situation, but she likes going to the dentist. So, and the dentist, they're all so lovely. So like that doesn't freak her out at all. But you know, this is a different ball game. But Tyler and I were talking about, we both had like cavities when we were really young and got them filled. And I remember being okay, you know? So, I mean, obviously she's okay, but you know what I mean? I don't remember like screaming and crying, but I might have been like 8 though. So anyway, I'm just talking because I'm nervous. It's just one of those days that there's a lot going on. So we need to get everything packed up, get these girls in the car, and get out of here, right? Okay, she's walking. Look at her. Look at her go. Oh my goodness. There she goes. She's grown up. Alrighty, so I am currently updating my computer. So I'm trying to get work done while it's updating. I just know it's gonna be like done and like restart at the exact moment like I didn't save something, or you know, I don't know. I guess everything like auto saves nowadays. But okay, well, I'll take these out. So we went to the school. It was lovely, and all the people there we just love. It's just such a positive, happy place for us and for Genevieve. So she was excited, saw some kids she knew, got to play outside a little bit, and we got to chat with the teachers, and then we went to the room Felicity will be in. Why is there nothing cuter than a room of like 7 or 8 just babies? Just sitting around playing with toys. It was just like weirdly quiet, but like in a cute, sweet way, not like in a sad way. Anyway, the teachers were lovely, and yeah, so I feel so good about where they're going, and that is such a nice feeling. So yeah, it was all in all a really positive experience. So that's nice. Now, Felicity is napping because that child was so tired. She got a second wind playing with the toys in that room and with the other babies, but she's tired. So she laid down like right when we got home and fell asleep like within a minute of laying her down. So that is nice. And the logistical part of me, like with school, paperwork and stuff, I'm always like, what kinds of things do I need to bring? Like I was talking about earlier. I forgot I already vlogged about this. The nice thing is I've got a nice typed out list of exactly what to bring on the first day. So the logistical part of my brain is very happy about that. So that's so nice, but I do have a bunch of forms to fill out. So that's the update on that. I'm gonna get some work done, and then we need to take Genevieve to the dentist for a filling. Like I said, one part of my anxiety today, check, done. We've got one more part to go.
So when we film our podcast, by the way, people always ask like, why do you have all that big expensive equipment in front of you when you're filming your podcast? It's because like these microphones have like a podcast sound. Like if you listen to a podcast, there's a very specific like sound they have. Anyway, that's why. So if you're that person who's wondering why we have these microphones in front of us, we also have headphones on because it's nice to be able to hear that we're not, you know, being too loud or too quiet or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've had these headphones for years. I think I bought them like back when I very first started doing
They're like a
YouTube.
Classic Sony studio
Yeah, they still
headphone,
sell
right?
these.
Like,
they're still nice.
like, yeah.
But I bought them when I very first started editing, I don't know, 2014, 2015. And
Gosh, wait, I didn't realize we'd had them that long.
Yeah. We've had them for a long time.
Wow.
But these things, Jessica wears these ones because they're lighter, and then I have these ones because they're a little bit heavier, so she likes to wear these ones. And she would take them off when we were done filming, and she would have black stuff all over her ears.
Gigi told me, I don't like it when you have that stuff on your face. I'm like, what?
So I was like, okay, so I'll get online. They're like $100, I think. I was like, we'll go ahead and get new ones. They sell just the things here.
The pads.
So I literally just took these off and put these on, and these look like brand new headphones. Yeah. And this was $20 versus $100. And because the headphones themselves worked perfectly fine. Yeah. I'm just so glad to do that. I bet on a lot of like higher end studio headphones you could do that, but I never knew that.
No, so I never would have thought to do it.
Saved us a lot of money, and they look brand new.
And then Gigi won't have to look at me and say, Mom, I don't like when you have that on your face.
Yeah.
We are double dipping, baby, because I'm filming this for Instagram, but I'm also filming it for this vlog. So wanted to share a try on, like a quick little try on haul of the stuff I bought during the Nordstrom sale. A lot of it has come in the mail, not all of it, but most of it. So I wanted to show you what they look like on. I'm definitely gonna return some stuff. Definitely keeping some stuff, but the sale's still going on until August 7th. So I'll link anything that's still in stock down below. Let's start with these. These boots right here, I love. These are so comfortable. I have wider feet and I thought they'd be uncomfortable. No, they are like a dream. I love that they're like open on the side so they look a little more updated, and I feel like they're cute with jeans. I could totally see myself wearing this with a dress, something like that. So big fan of these bad boys right here. All right, so this may be my favorite thing. I joked when I was posting about this on my Instagram story that I wanted to be like a coastal grandma in this. I feel that I've succeeded. I love it. It's one of those barefoot dreams, like overpriced ones during the sale, still expensive, but it is so soft. Like I'm keeping this forever, baby. But I love that it's longer. It's like a little bit cut there. But I can see myself like going out like this, but also just wearing it around the house, like literally over loungewear pajamas, just because it's so cozy. So I didn't want to love it, to be honest. I wanted to get it and be like, I don't like it and get my money back, but I love it, so I'm keeping it. Okay, so I wanted to jump on the trend of like loafers. And I know like people are gonna feel a certain way. A lot of the like loafers I've seen, I really don't like. These I felt were kind of a cross. I liked that they were pointed, so they're kind of more like a flat. When I first tried them on earlier today, I was like, they're too tight, they're not comfy. Now that I'm wearing them, they're not as tight as they felt. So I was planning on returning them, honestly, you guys, but now like wearing them, I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna think on these. Because I like the style of them. It would just be like, are they too tight to be comfy? But my widest foot, like I feel like my feet are different widths. This is my wider foot and I feel like it's actually pretty comfy on that one. So I don't know, you guys. All right, so these are from Spanx. So they like really suck you in. I feel like I'm saying the same thing twice since, like I said, I'm also filming this for Instagram, so I'm like a broken record, but not everyone watches the other thing. So here's the deal. These are like a microfiber. They're really soft. They really squeeze you in. And I love the idea of this with like, especially if I had a longer sweatshirt, love the idea of this with a sweater and boots, maybe your Uggs, whatever. And they're thicker, so they feel like pants. So I was just saying on my Instagram too, they have a black version that's also this suede, so they're thicker. I love that it's got like the lines up it, so they really do look a little bit more like pants. Might get the black, because if I'm wearing this in the fall and winter and I'm wanting it to like kind of keep me warm, but then I've got like a sweater over it too, you know, right? I don't know, we'll see. So another thing I got was this bracelet from Bobble Bar. I know they're sold out of the heart one. I saw they had some with initials, which was really cute, but I don't know what's still in stock, so I'm just kind of quickly showing it. But I do love the idea of this, and I have a strong suspicion after the sale, they'll come back in stock, and they're not that crazily priced, assuming this lasts a while, so I thought it was really, really pretty. Okay, future Jessie popping in, because I realized after this video was edited that I never told the story about Genevieve at the dentist. So I'll try to keep this story time brief. But we go in, we love this dentist. Let me start with that. It's a family dentistry. We all go there. We've had an amazing experience. I've had cavities filled there. Tyler has too. So we go in and Tyler's getting a cavity filled in one room. So I'm with Genevieve in the other, and I was ready. I had her iPad, things were downloaded because I'm like, you know, want her to not be thinking about what's going on. So we get through the whole part where they give her the shot to numb the area down there. She did that well. Like, he was super stealthy about the way he like brought that needle around. Like, she never knew what was going on. So that was amazing. That was the part I thought would be rough. we get through to where like the dental hygienist, like the dentist has already like drilled the hole in the tooth. I don't know how much you guys know. I don't know that much about this, but they drill the hole in the tooth and then they fill it with like the filling compound. So once you've drilled the hole in the tooth to basically get that cavity area ready for the filling compound, we're not going home unless that is done, because you can't just go home with a giant hole in your tooth. Like it's not going to work. You're going to feel a lot of pain. So she gets to that point, and then the dental hygienist is in there with me, and I'm holding the iPad up, and she's doing great. And she's getting started, getting the area ready, etc. So she puts in, like, she'd been dealing with like a spacer that was put in her mouth to keep her mouth open. That was no issue. She seemed to be doing okay with that for a while. At one point, the hygienist had to put in like paper on this side and that side to basically make sure that the compound they put in didn't get, this is my understanding, on like the cheek or on the tongue, just kind of protect the area. It's no big deal. It's like really soft, like the size of a Band-Aid, like paper, gauze, whatever. For whatever reason, that sent Genevieve reeling. She just started wailing, crying. And so we're like, can you feel it? Well, I'm like, can you feel something? Like, what's going on, baby? And so finally, after like a minute or two, they take all the things out of there and we're just giving her a moment. And she's like ready to get started again. So we're like, okay. So I'm like, Genevieve, I'm just talking to her, we're watching, and she's kind of in and out of crying. So finally the dentist, she starts wailing again. We can't get anywhere with this. So the dentist comes in and he's like, just takes over, and he got the job done. She cried the whole time. I don't know how he did it. And at the end of it, he was like, well, they look pretty good considering. I'm like, I don't know how you did it. But the whole time, like, everyone in the room is sweating. Genevieve's drenched in sweat. I'm drenched in sweat. There were numerous times where I thought she can feel it. Like, why is she screaming this much? I feel like she can feel it. So I think he might have given her another bit of a shot, like numbing stuff halfway through, just in case. Either way, at the very end of this whole saga, you guys, we're like, you did it, baby. You're done. She sits up, looks around, stops crying right away, and looks at the dental hygienist and said, can I have my free toothwash now? We were like, oh my gosh. So she got her toothbrush. So it was just one of those times. So afterwards, the dentist looked at me because she has a few more to get filled. It makes me sound, I know, like a terrible parent. We brush our teeth all the time. What we weren't good about doing was flossing. And I really don't remember flossing a lot as a kid. I've been talking to a few people I know as well that have kids, and I feel like flossing is one of those things that's hard to do with the kid, especially on a regular basis. It's hard for me to floss. I've gotten really good about it lately, but anyway, I'm derailing. My point is, that was the issue, is between teeth, and flossing would have helped that a lot. She's also doing mouthwash really well now, so I'm like hoping for future. My point is, she has another cavity that needs to get filled in a different area, and the dentist was like, let's do laughing gas next time. And I was like, yes, please. So I was like, no one's getting through it if we have to try to do this again the same way. Like, there is no way she's sitting in that chair. So we'll figure it out for next time. But that is the harrowing story of us at the dentist. Also, I totally cried for like 10 seconds of it because it was just awful. And I had to remind myself that I had to hold it together because poor Genevieve, if she saw me crying, it would really send her. Okay, that's the whole story. All right, so we've done the whole dinner thing. I filmed that. So my sister sent the girls home with these zucchini brownies, and she sent me the recipe. I'm gonna link them below. We each clearly just took a bite. Holy moly, these are so good. So like, they taste like straight up brownies. Can you tell it's morning? I feel like I just woke up. I mean, I did in theory, but a little bit ago. So I'm going to try to do hot yoga again today. I was thinking about it and I was like, gosh, if you watch my vlogs, you must think I do this all the time. Y'all, I do not. It just happens that I end up vlogging during a time that I go to it. But it's like, I wish my plan was to do it once a week, because I like running more and I like other things more, but I do enjoy it. I mean, it's still, you're sweating and it's hard work, but I do enjoy it. I actually pray a lot and just think about things in life. Like, it's just an hour where, anyway. But what's my point here? Oh, like I said, it appears that I do it all the time because you see it in vlogs a lot, but I do not. It ends up being maybe once every other week. But my goal, eventually, maybe once a week, we'll see. But yeah, that's where I'm headed. I had tried some yoga gear from Nike I bought. Like it was like 2 matching sets, a sports bra and like pants, or you know what I mean, leggings. But the leggings roll down. And there is nothing more annoying than when you're working out, especially doing yoga, like certain poses, and it's just rolling down all the way down. It's like I can't focus on anything else when that's happening. So I'm just wearing some old Lululemon leggings I've had that are nice and stretched out, and worn in. But then I am wearing a Nike like sports bra. But yeah, so that's been my 2 cents, my experience with their yoga line, Nikes. I'm not in love with the leggings. I guess I could try a size up. Maybe that would make the difference. You know what I mean? But I'm also like, they're still expensive, and I know the Lululemon ones work, and they're not that far off in price. So there you go. And a little tip, if you ever do anything where you're going to be sweating a lot, like a spin class or something too, hot yoga, whatever, don't put anything on your face because it's going to run into your eye and burn. There's nothing you can do about it. So that was something I put on like a few times ago. I put on vitamin C serum. Big mistake. Huge. It burned so bad. All right. Is it gonna rain today? I love that I'll look at the 10-day forecast and it's like no rain for 10 days. And then every day it still rains at some point. Anyway, okay. I'm showered. We are freshened up. I'm actually going to grab some lunch with a friend really quickly, which is just gonna be nice. Also, I'm so hungry. My outfit of the day, I kind of piecemealed together. I'm just wearing some like studs I got back in the day in a FabFitFun box. This necklace, I'm pretty sure I got on Amazon a while ago, and I'm certain I can still link it, but it's just got my initial on it. And then Target little tank. Well, here, let me show it to you in a better way. So it's just like a black skirt with shorts, you know? And then this kind of knit tank I got last year at Target. And then this is just a cropped button down from Target. I don't know if either of these are still sold. If they are, I'll link them. These shoes though, I feel like this has been a clothing heavy vlog. These shoes are amazing because they're stretchy, you guys. Stretchy. I got them at DSW very recently because I was wanting some like espadrille kind of wedges, but I wanted them to be super comfy, and I literally tried these on and was like, how are these more comfortable than like any other shoe I own? It's crazy. So I can't stop wearing these. I'll link them below because I'm sure you can buy them on DSW's site. And I think like these are black. I'm pretty sure they had another color or two. So big fan. Like I feel like I'm always struggling with finding comfortable shoes, and these are 11 out of 10 comfort level, like right away. All right, we're back. I've got some hours to get some work done. I got a little bit of work done earlier too, which is good, but now I'm about to make a video live, so I gotta get the thumbnail and links together. But I did stop at Starbucks really fast because there was no line. I told myself, I'm not gonna stop. And then I like peeked and I'm like, there's no line in the drive-thru. So I got myself an iced coffee, but I've never ordered an iced Americano. And then I just added half and half. It's really good. I feel like if you order iced coffee or cold brew, sometimes the like coffee taste is not very coffee-y. Do you know what I'm saying? And I like a good like coffee bite, if you will, and the iced Americano gives you that. So just saying, I saw someone order it the other day and I was like, wait, why have I never thought to do that? And it's really good, and it tastes almost stronger. I don't think that it necessarily is, it just tastes stronger. You know what I mean? All right, it is the end of the night. Exhausted. We had some family over tonight, so that was nice. Winding down, I'm kind of making, Tyler just made us some Calm, which yes, we still drink every night. I can link below what I'm talking about. It's like a magnesium supplement, but anyway, I feel like I talk about it a weird amount, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But I'm ordering some new labels. I got these on Amazon for our kiddos because they're gonna be starting school again soon, and these labels like say Felicity's name. And I actually ordered these for Genevieve as well, but I spelled her name wrong. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I thought for sure they printed it wrong. And Tyler's looking at it. I'm like, that's not right, right? And he's like, no. I'm like, right? But you know, like when you question in your brain, it's an I before E situation. Anyway, so I'm ordering new ones for her. But of course, for Felicity, I ordered these like ones with a little unicorn. They were purple, and Genevieve tends to like pink. So I was like, certainly she's gonna want the pink ones with the rainbow. And so I had Gigi looking at it the other day, big mistake. And she's like, I want the unicorns. So I'm like, those are the ones we have for Felicity, and I wanted them to be different. I'm just gonna order the unicorns because Tyler was, what'd you say?
I said, I'm pretty sure we can just, we already know whose water bottles, who's just by looking at
just
it.
like
but
what
also,
kind of.
Like, They're different names, so like we need to like.
We both know how to read.
Oh, that's.
I know, but there's like I feel like there's a visual aspect.
Clue from far away.
Like pink or purple or blue or yellow, like, you know, very different. Anyway, I know it doesn't actually matter, but I know some of you guys will know where I'm coming from. Anyway, so we're watching some Bob's Burgers.
Surprise.
Yeah, so that's kind of where our night is ending. So I'm going to end this vlog here because my eyes are literally like closing, you know, when they feel so heavy. Anyway, thank you again to Helix for sponsoring a part of this video. If you want to get your very own Helix mattress, whether it's for you, someone in your family, a kid, they've got it all. You can get 20% off your order by scanning the QR code on the screen, or you can click the link in my description box, which is helixsleep.com/jessicabraun to get that 20% off. Thank you again, Helix, for supporting my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.